and welcome to our first NAIDOC news for 2025. I'm Crystal Smith and I'm coming to you live from Umee Studio in Port Augusta on Bangala land. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners past, present of this land we are broadcasting from today. What an amazing start we have had to NAIDOC week this year. This year is also a significant one. 2025 marks 50 years since NAIDOC week became a week-long celebration of our culture across our nation. Back in 1975, Justice for Urban Aboriginal Children was the first NAIDOC week theme. Over the course of the week, we'll reflect back on some of the themes of the last 50 years and find out what they meant to our community. This year's theme, The Next Generation's Strength, Vision and Legacy, emphasises the importance of honouring the past while looking forward to the future, particularly focusing on the role of the younger generation in shaping Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities. It highlights the strength, vision and legacy of the past and the present leaders and their communities, and encourages investment in the support for our next generation. Now on to the start of NAIDOC week in Port Augusta. This week began with a church service on Sunday morning. Then this morning, things really got heated up with a delicious corporate breakfast with our sponsors and organisers down at Central Oval. Dre was at Central Oval this morning to bring us all the excitement.
We're here at the corporate breakfast here to kick off NAIDOC week at Central Oval. We heard some amazing speeches, also had some amazing performances there by Scott Rathman Jr. Let's go see and have a few yarns with a few of our community people here this morning.
It's pretty good. I've got a lot of fond memories of Port Augusta. Obviously it's a melting pot for anyone who's lived in regional areas, but particularly Aboriginal people from across the state. So it's really nice to be here and have the opportunity to share my thoughts on this year's theme. Was really nice. We've got to look to the future and think about what our kids are going to inherit, what kind of systems they'll be, what kind of policies they'll be. So what we're doing now will affect their future. It's like Black Christmas, so it's like activities on every day. I love the march, obviously all community coming together, allies and mob, but also the NAIDOC ball's always deadly to get dressed up and shake a leg. It's pretty good too.
I love Port Augusta. This place has a really strong family connection for me. So my great grandmother was a member of the Stolen Generation and she kind of came down here to Port Augusta and met my grandfather's father, and even though we were living down in Gawler, we were here pretty much every week. I played footy here, but then I've been back ever since I started being a musician. I think I think it was actually my second ever gig was here in Port Augusta. Yeah, it's always so special coming back, especially during things like Reconciliation NAIDOC, where we get the real chance to show off, who we are and what we can do.
NAIDOC in Port Augusta means everything. It's about the coming together of our community. It's about all the Aboriginal communities in Port Augusta being together, celebrating our histories together. It's good to also see some of the old mates that you haven't seen for a long time and just be able to reconnect with them.
We're really proud of those partnerships in the community and seeing some of the wonderful outcomes. And Tyson today, he's a poly farmer student and seeing how much he's grown and now he's so confident and emceeing events like this, it just really warms the heart, mate. Yeah.
And then we had a few chats there with a few amazing people here at the corporate breakfast here to kick off Port Augusta NAIDOC. Absolutely a wonderful day.
Thanks, Dre. What a great way to start NAIDOC 2025. I had such a great time as MC for this event this morning alongside my deadly brother Tyson Fielding. Later this morning, we all headed down to Gladstone Square for an official opening and flag-raising ceremony. The opening ceremony is a great show of colours with all the flags representing all the different mobs across South Australia. It marks the official opening of NAIDOC Week celebration in Port Augusta, and Samantha was down at Gladstone Square to soak up all the atmosphere.
Yeah, thanks, Crystal. I'm down here at the opening ceremony for the flag raising. We've got some great music being played. We've got the flags being raised. We've also got the culture flags out again as well. And as you can see, we've got a few people down here and braving the cold because it is a bit chilly, but at least the rain is not happening. So the weather's been good to us. But let's go and speak to some people about how they're enjoying NAIDOC Week and what they're wanting to experience this year, and also we'll talk to them a bit about the theme, the next generation, strength, vision and legacy. And as we know, it is 50 years of NAIDOC Week, so yeah, let's go check it out.
Oh, it's good to come along, you know, it's an annual event. It's good to come along and see other people here, but also just mingle with other service providers and all that sort of stuff. So probably about the youngest coming up, the younger people, the younger generation, because obviously we're getting older now. So we've got to try to set the right path with the younger people. Obviously they're coming through. We need leaders, but obviously they need role models, such as the people that are doing all the organising now. So.
Well, I thought that was a really inspirational speech by Amy Russ. I'd love to have a copy of that to use in school where I work. I think it was tremendous words that she gave us, and it's incredible. It's 50 years. I reckon I've been here for the 50 years, and this book that was made by Umee, great recollection of photos over the years, and it's just really exciting that it's 50 years, but I'm just hope everyone has a really good time.
My name's Taisha.
My name's Kalani.
Feels good being here, considering we moved back up to Adelaide now, so don't really get to come back home for events like this, and it's good to be celebrating our culture here today.
Yeah, it's very good to celebrate our culture, to remember who we are.
Our people still coming together, and I feel like this is the week where we could all get together and just be one big happy family.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be surrounded by people who can help me teach me about my culture and stuff.
And yes, it's been a fun morning for the opening ceremony with the flag raising, plus all the speeches that have happened from everyone. I'm excited for NAIDOC Week this year, so let's all get excited for the 50th celebrations of NAIDOC Week for 2025. Let's get this week started.
Thank you, Samantha. It looked like a colourful and fun way to start NAIDOC Week in Port Augusta. The sun even came out to warm us up. Speaking of colour, one of our most anticipated events each year is the annual NAIDOC Week Colour Run. Held down along the Foreshore, the whole community loves to come out and really get into the spirit of this week's celebrations. And it's not just one for the kids, everyone comes out, even Sapole. We have to give a shout out to the Deadly Dre who puts the magnificent event together each year. Samantha was down along the foreshore to cover all the colour. Or does it get covered in all the colour?
Yeah, hi, we're down at the colour run and we've just finished the run itself, and now we've just done a bit of a colour throw up there with in front of our culture flags. And yes, as you can see, it's probably a lot of colour being flung about here, and everyone's just happy, laughing and having fun with some friends and family. But let's go check out and see if we can talk to some of the people.
Oh, the vibe's really good. It's really great to get involved. It's a different scope to what we normally do in Port Augusta, so it's just really great to get involved with the kids. When I hear that, I think about everyone coming together and celebrating, you know, our history and what's going to happen moving forward, and just strengthening our community. Yeah, well, I attended Colour Run last year, so it's one of my favourite things to attend. I'll definitely come to any more if I can.
All right, so I'm working with the youth response. That's a part of DHS. And yeah, we had a station set up today, which was good to be a part of. I'm enjoying myself today because it's a real positive vibe. See all the next generation coming through and enjoying themselves, and yeah, getting around it. It's really good. I think it's empowering for the community and yeah, for the next generation to look forward to. Something I'd like to share is being a part of the Colour Run this year, which is something I haven't been involved with. So yeah, it's really good to be a part of it.
And yes, that was the colour run for 2025 NAIDOC week, and it has been a fun celebration, and we've all had so much fun being with friends and family, and yummy Domino's pizzas as well, so thank you for them again. We'll see you again next year for Colour Run 2026. Back to the studio there with you, Crystal.
Look at all that colour everywhere. What an awesome way to spend a sunny 50th NAIDOC Monday. If you didn't make it this year, well, there's always next year's event. Well, that's a wrap for today's celebration, but don't forget to tune in tonight for our Port Augusta NAIDOC Awards live on the Port Augusta NAIDOC Facebook page from 7 p.m. Levine and Vince will be our hosts for the awards tonight. We can't wait to celebrate all the amazing people in our community who make such a difference every single day. Make sure to congratulate them if you see them around during NAIDOC week. Tomorrow we have our Culture Day event happening at the barracks from 10 a.m, followed by the NAIDOC week quiz night down at Westies from 6 p.m. Tomorrow's weather is looking like a windy day with a chance of showers and a forecast top of 17 degrees. We all know Port Augusta doesn't get much rain until we have something on, so let's prove to Mother Nature that nothing can stop our NAIDOC celebrations. Get on down and enjoy the Culture Day celebrations, check out some deadly music, dances, and of course the famous twisties. Thanks again, happy NAIDOC week everyone. We will see you back here at the news desk tomorrow when Siobhan brings up all Tuesday's activities from 6:30 p.m. Happy NAIDOC week and see you later.